scaring me.
Liz stopped by my office just before I came over here. I know that Harry Must Die is going to be published this fall.
Yes, Mac told me the other day.
What did you learn about the side effects the drug causes when it's given in large doses?
Russ, are you telling me that something can still happen to Mac as a result of the drug?
Something did happen. Something did happen. Something did happen.
It's true.
Are you tired, honey?
No, I'm fine.
No, Rachel's going to fix me a cup of coffee, Mac.
Oh, good.
Well, I think you should have a brandy. You need to relax a little bit.
Let's go, okay? See you later.
Okay. All right, Russ, what's going on?
Has my mood been that obvious?
Yes, it has.
Well, I'm sorry, Rachel. I didn't mean to alarm you.
No, Mom's already done that. She made a special trip out here this afternoon.
About what?
She wants me to ask you about the drug Damtrex and Harry Must Die. Come on, Russ. Do you know something that I don't know?
Just...
Come on, Russ. You're scaring me.
I'm sorry, Rachel. I don't mean to.
Well, just tell me what's wrong.
Liz came to my office this afternoon, just before I came over here. Now, I know that Harry Must Die will be published this fall.
Yes, Mac told me, and then Mom made a big point of it this afternoon.
Well, what else did she have to say?
Well, she couldn't say much. Mac was in and out of the room all the time.
Obviously, she's had the same thought I have.
What thought?
Well, look, you did a lot of research on the drug Damtrex, didn't you?
I read everything I could find.
Well, what did you learn about the side effects that the drug has if it's taken in large doses over an extended period of time?
Well, it causes heart block.
No, that's not what I'm talking about.
Russ, are you telling me that something can still happen to Mac as a result of that drug?
Rachel, something did happen to him.
Russ, he's fine. You just saw him.
Yeah, now, look, calm down. I'm not saying that he's going to get sick.
But something is wrong, something you've kept from me.
Look, I prescribe Damtrex almost daily. I know, taken over an extended period of time in large doses, the drug produces sterility for 3 to 6 months after it's been taken.
Rachel. Why are you sitting there in the dark, honey?
I woke up and then I couldn't go back to sleep.
You're not sick, are you, sweetheart?
No, I'm fine.
What woke you up?
Nothing special. I just couldn't go back to sleep.
Well, you didn't have to get out of bed, did you?
I didn't want to disturb you.
Only thing that disturbs me is if you're not lying beside me. Not better than being alone, though.
Mac?
Is my briefcase in there?
Yes, it is. Right where you left it.
Where?
On the other side of the desk. You want me to bring it to you?
No, stay there, darling. I'll be right in.
Donald Tanner, the author, did a lot of rewrites.
Did he change the plot?
Not the basic process.
How's he different?
Well, it started out as a regular whodunit, so the characters weren't developed.
Well, they usually are in a murder mystery.
Right, but they are in a novel, so I had Tanner deepen the character of the husband.
In what way?
Well, you get to know him a lot better. His feelings, his dreams, understand him, and see what kind of man he is.
What else is different?
Well, he tells us more about the marriage. In fact, he tells us why the wife decides to poison her husband.
Well, that was all explained in the manuscript I read.
Only up to a point.
Yeah, she killed him because she wanted to be with her lover.
We've changed that.
Well, why does she kill him?
Well, in the beginning, we established that he wants to have children. She doesn't.
So?
So that's it. She decides to kill him because he wants to have children.
He wants to have children.
What's the matter?
Nothing.
You have a funny look at her face.
It's the book.
Yeah. I'm surprised that you're so interested all of a sudden.
No reason to be interested.
That's funny. Earlier, you didn't even want to read it.
Morbid curiosity, I guess.
Well, then maybe we should stop talking about it.
It's okay.
No, I don't want to upset you.
I'm fine.
Well, I'm sorry. Once I get started on it, I could talk about it all night.
What?
Why? Because there's so many new elements in it.
Dolly?
Are you having a tough time getting it together today?
Now, don't rub it in.
Well, we all have our off days.
Well, I'm not the only one this morning, I noticed.
Oh?
Didn't you see Louise at breakfast? She's really down in the dumps.
Oh, well, she's very worried.
Why?
Well, you know about Brooks's father and everything.
Oh, yeah, because he's so sick.
He's getting worse, Mac. Brooks is going to have to go to Ireland.
Oh. Gee, Louise sure gonna miss him.
No, she wants to go with him.
She does. I didn't realize that she was that attached to him.
They're talking about getting married.
Really?
Yeah.
Gee. How wonderful. Hey, could that mean that we're gonna lose them both permanently?
Yes, it looks that way.
Oh, Rachel. That's really sickening, isn't it? What are we gonna do?
Well, we said that she talked to Vivian about coming to work for us, and then Brooks said that he offered to, you know, get a replacement for himself.
Yeah, I heard him say that, but I mean, how are we gonna manage?
We'll find a way.
On the other hand, I like the idea of Louise being with Brooks to help him through a bad time, don't you?
I like the idea of their getting married even better.
Yeah, they certainly do get on well together.
Mm-hmm.
So how long is it gonna be before we know if they're leaving us permanently?
Oh, I think they've made up their minds.
Oh, dear. I'm gonna miss them so much.
So am I. I see that you have the design for the dust cover for the book Harry Must Die there.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Well, what do you think?
It's all right.
I love the way they cross those R's like a medical sign. Don't you think it's effective?
Yeah, very.
I guess the less you think about this book, the better for you, huh, honey?
I don't mind talking about it.
Well, you know, it might sell very well, so there's a good chance you'll hear a great deal about it.
Gonna do a big advertising campaign on it?
We're gonna push it pretty hard at the book fair in Chicago.
It's already printed?
Oh, it's not bound yet.
Oh, well, how are you gonna push it at the book fair?
Well, you don't need the actual book for that.
Oh, just the dust jacket and a dummy book or something?
That's right. Well, I guess that's about it.
So the book is still in galleys, is that it?
Yeah. We'll have it in page proof when we get the set of galleys back that we sent to Don Tanner in New York.
Is he changing it?
Well, I hope only a little. Darling, are you so curious about it?
No reason. I mean, just interested.
Well, guess I finally got it back together.
Okay.
See you this evening.
Okay.
Be happy. Love you.
Have a nice day.
Rachel, will you come away from that door? Amanda and Nancy are just fine in the backyard.
You sure?
Yes, I'm sure. There's a fence around the yard, and they're too little to reach the latch on the gate. Anyway, they're having a great time.
I'm not worried about Nancy. She's very responsible. I don't know, I'm just feeling out of sorts.
Yeah, I can see that. What's the latest from Louise?
Looks like she's decided to go off to Ireland with Brooks.
Oh, yeah? They're going to get married?
It's not definite yet.
Oh, maybe they'll be back in a couple of months.
I can't count on it.
Well, they're going there because Brooks' father is sick, right?
Right.
Well, as soon as he's better, he'll be back.
I don't think so. Louise said that she's going to talk to Vivian about working for me.
Did you find anybody to take Brooks' place yet?
Well, Brooks and I went into town today to look for a replacement.
Did you interview anybody for the job?
I wasn't very impressed.
Well, it's not going to be easy to find anybody as good as he is.
Easy, it's going to be impossible. What am I going to do without Louise?
Oh, you work it out.
Yeah, sure I will.
You're still worried about that book, aren't you?
Yeah.
Well, Russ already told you that there's nothing in it about that drug causing sterility.
Yeah, I know.
Well, that was your biggest fear. Now you can relax.
How can I relax after my discussion with Jamie the other day?
What's Jamie got to do with it?
He told me that the book is being rewritten by the author.
Rewritten how?
Well, he's developing and deepening the character of the husband who gets poisoned.
Oh, well, that's nothing to get nervous
No,
about.
wait a minute. You haven't heard the whole thing. The whole plot now revolves on the husband wanting children, the wife not wanting children. I mean, that's how come she kills him.
She still use the same drug?
Yeah. She uses the same drug, so you see this sterility thing could be a big number in the plot.
How did Jamie happen to bring all this up?
I asked him.
Just like that?
Well, I led him into it so that he wasn't sure what I was asking him about.
Did he volunteer all this information?
No, I didn't push him, if that's what you're asking. I was very careful, just as careful as I was when I talked to Mac today about whether the book is published or not yet.
You want to get a hold of a copy of it, right?
It's not even in print yet.
Yeah, well, what if the sterility thing is in the book? I mean, you don't think Mac is going to read it, do you?
No, I don't think he's going to read it. But somebody we know is bound to read it and talk to us about it.
Yeah, and they'll put two and two together
What
and
if
they'll
Mitch
figure out...
reads it?
Mitch? I think Mitch reads anything.
Well, he'd be apt to read this. I mean, Janice took her whole idea for poisoning Mac from this book. He'd be curious. And if he reads about it, he's bound to figure out that he's the father of this child.
Well, you don't know yet if there's anything about sterility in the book.
I know. I gotta get a copy of that book before it goes to publication.
Well, you can't just ask for an advance copy.
No, not without telling him why I want it.
Oh. I got something in the oven. Why don't you stick around and have lunch? Jamie's coming over.
No, I don't want Jamie to see me. I'm too preoccupied. He'll know what's up. Ah. That's it.
What's it?
Jamie's coming here. You can ask him questions about his job, you know, and then you can get him to give you a set of the galleys.
A set of the what?
The galleys, that's how the book